Chepo takes out a home loan over 20 years to buy a house that costs 1,500,000 rands. Keyword here is loan, indicates that we will need to use our present value formula. 7.2.1, calculate the monthly installment if interest is charged at 10.5% per annum compounded monthly. So first things first, we use our present value formula. It is coming from our formula sheet. Okay, so we've got our formula here and our present value is 1,500,000. Let's just plug it in. We are calculating our monthly installment, which is X. It's our unknown variable. Open the bracket, 1 minus, open another bracket, 1 plus. Our interest is 10.5% per annum compounded monthly. Now, I know there are a few of you that prefer to use the percentage sign on your calculator. I prefer to use decimals. Others have a completely different method, like 10.5 over 1,200. Look, just to be on the safer side here, I am going to use the preferred method that I have seen appear in most of the memoranda, which is the decimal over whatever it was compounded by. So 0.105, it's 10.5%, divided by 12 because it was compounded monthly. If it was compounded quarterly, it would be over 4. If it was compounded biannually, it would be 2. You don't really see that one all that much, but it's mostly compounded annually, so that's just over 1, so you don't even need to show it. Compounded monthly is 12, compounded quarterly is 4, and compounded biannually or semi-annually, rather, that would be over 2. Okay, close the bracket to the power of the number of payments that we have. So it's over 20 years, right? And it's compounded monthly. So remember, there's a minus n here. It's going to be 12 times 20 over 0.105, again, over 12. So same. Now, in order to isolate our x value, we multiply out our denominator. We get rid of it. So we multiply both sides. So 1,500,000 times 0.105 over 12. So that's the first step. First step is you just multiply the denominator with your 1,500,000, your p-value. And the second step, now we need to divide this fat bracket over here, this entire bracket, divide through whatever you got on the side. So what I would do into my calculator, the first step, multiply it out, and then use that same answer divided by the fat bracket, and you will get x is equal to 14,975.70. Remember, we always round off to 2 decimal places unless otherwise stated, but specifically in finance, we round off to 2 decimal places to factor in our cents.